Which color looks the best? He's changing it now. What'd you think?
What up? I'm Spencer Nezey.
I'm Kimberly Wyatt.
We're Her Majesty and the Wolves.
And you are watching SBTV.
Peace.
SBTV. It's what you want, it's what you need, get it started. I won't stop.
Pre-party at the crib, get it in, color cab with the night begin.
Hi guys, welcome to SBTV, where I'm here with pop's newest royal specimens. They've been dubbed a postmodern pop fairy tale. Hello, Her Majesty and the Wolves.
Hello.
How are we today?
Good.
Yeah, all is well?
Yeah, all is well.
So I've got to ask about the name. It's pretty out there. How did that come around?
Name came from like a collaboration of like already knowing the concept, like having like Her Majesty and the Wolves, kind of like gorillas or something like this. And then I went hiking with like a friend of mine, and we sat and like collaborated over this name for like over a 2-hour hike. And at the end of this conversation, we came up with Her Majesty and the Wolves, and I was like, oh, that's perfect.
And you're very futuristic, I think, in your music and your videos. If you had the power to forward time to go anywhere you wanted, what would you do with that?
Go into the future? That's a good question. I don't know, again, something fun, I guess.
Okay.
No.
Far enough in the future
I don't
to
know.
where you can like take a trip to space and see something that we can't do now yet because technology doesn't allow it.
Yeah, are we going further? Like, can we go to like planets and things like that?
You can do whatever you want to.
Let's get on like a big cruiser and, you know, tour space.
Get out there. Check the moon.
Yeah, we can go further than the moon.
Further.
Yeah.
Whole new galaxies?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Totally. 2092.
Okay, I'll see you there.
Stop until I see the sun. Stars in your eyes, we're going hard tonight. DJ play my song, this is the glamorous life.
So let's talk about the sound. Obviously, you were in the Pussycat Dolls before, and it's quite different to what you're doing with the girls. What made you decide to take such a big change?
Well, I had a lot of interest in different artists and music and kind of my real inspirations, and I started working on music with a lot of different producers, and when I met Spencer, it just kind of fit like a puzzle piece. It seemed like our interests were quite similar, and the music that he makes, I mean, he's an incredible producer, and he knows how to pull from or be inspired by the different kind of new sounds out there, and he puts it together in this kind of pop way, and it's just, I don't know, it's perfect. I think it lends itself to making incredible music. I couldn't be more excited about Stars and Rise and the album that's coming, and yeah, I think it's very new and fresh.
And what do the other ladies make of your new venture?
The other ladies are very supportive of my adventure. Ashley came and did some choreography for Stars and Rise, was in the video with me, and yeah, I love those girls, very supportive.
So let's talk about the new single, Stars in Their Eyes. What's that all about?
It's about dance music, dancing, and
That'd be a good time.
yeah, have a good time.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Both of you guys have had quite big careers before this point. Have you ever had stars in your eyes or been starstruck by anyone that you've met along the way?
I think the one time I remember being on a red carpet and I saw someone that made me a bit uneasy or just kind of starstruck was Imogen Heap.
Oh yeah.
Then I had the same feeling with Missy Elliott.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did you manage to say hello to them?
Well, I worked with Missy because she did a video and a song with us in the Dolls. So yeah, we worked together, and she became actually quite an awesome mentor and friend since then. But no, I couldn't work up the nerve to even go up to Imogen Heap. She was so tall and amazing. I stood there and just looked at her with stars in my eyes.
And how about you, sir? Because you've rolled with some quite big movers and shakers. Black Eyed Peas, Lupe Fiasco. Have they taught you anything along the way or passed on any pearls of wisdom?
I learned a lot of stuff from will.i.am, like watching him and working with like his camp and stuff like that, and those people. I was around them like when I was like 20, 21, so I took a lot of that stuff and incorporated it into like the way I make my music.
Okay. And what's the album going to sound like then? Because you've given us a couple of juicy singles. What's to come?
Gosh, I mean, every song has a feeling of its own. Stars in Your Eyes is probably our most pop-friendly song. But a lot of the other songs have just cool, interesting sounds. Very like there's one song, Shades of Grey, that just has this incredible dubstep flavor chorus that I'm absolutely in love with. But there's a lot of heart and soul, and a lot of cool sounds.
Are you into UK music then?
Yeah, I think that I pull a lot of inspiration from being here. I spend a lot of time here, so I'm inspired by the fashion, the music. I think there's a nice music scene here. People really embrace it, and it's kind of part of the culture, and I'm inspired by that.
And do you use those influences when you guys are writing together?
I think you pull from a lot of different things, you know, old and new. A lot of the concepts for records were like, oh, let's do like these like dance tracks or whatever, but then go from like a songwriter perspective of like doing things like like classic melodies from like old rock records or whatever, like anthem music, you know, big songs. So I think we take a lot of that stuff and put it into the music.
Okay. And finally, we're in January. We've got the whole year ahead of us. What are your guys' plans, the Majesties and the Wolves?
Gosh, I think that our plan is to hopefully spread the word, get people interested, and get their support so that we can put on an awesome show and do a bit of a tour. You know, I've finished Got to Dance around March, so if everything goes right, we'll be going on a tour and doing what we'd love to do.
Yeah? And would you second that over there?
See.
See?
Yeah.
Right. Well, that rounds us up nicely. Thank you so much for joining us. I've been Georgia LA talking to Her Majesty and the Wolves. See you next time.